So today we will discuss some more conversion parts. So yesterday we did the conversion of decimal to other number systems like decimal to binary, decimal to octal, and decimal to hexadecimal. And also we have discussed that how the octal and hexadecimal numbers will be represented in our digital systems. Okay, and what are their applications, and then we did the conversion part. So now in today's lecture we will see how the how we will convert the other number system, the values of other number system to the decimal values. So let's see how the conversion will be made. So the other base systems or other number systems to decimal. So again, we will follow some steps to make those conversions. So step one is determine the position value or column value of each digit. That will depends upon the position of the digit and the base of the number system. Okay, so basically when we have, if we have in binary 100, so when we convert it into the decimal form, so we will see the positions, and based upon that positions, we will apply the method as per their base of the number systems. Like binary to decimal, we will multiply it with 2 raised to power n, uh, followed from right to left. We will move from right to left, and so on up to the last digit of the given binary value. So then step two, we have to multiply the obtained column values by the digits in the corresponding value, as we have discussed in step one. And then we will sum the products calculated in step two, and the total value that we will find out after multiplying the values, binary values with or other base system values with their base numbers, we will get the actual decimal value. So like binary to decimal conversion. Now suppose this is the binary number that is given to us 1001, and to convert it into the decimal form, what we will do is that to convert, see, we have to multiply the other base, uh, the period base system with its base, and that will number will be converted to the decimal. Like 1001 is given in the binary form, and starting from right, and then we will move to the left. Means this is the rightmost digit is the LSB, and this is the MSB, most significant bit. Okay, so now 1 will be multiplied with base of the number system starting from the 0. Here n, it is 2 raised to power n. We will multiply it with the 2 raised to power n, whereas n is greater than or equal to 0. In this case, if we have a decimal value, then we will multiply it with the then n will be less than could be less than 0. Okay, so 1 into 2 raised to power 0, then 0, this 0 will be processed here, then multiplied with 2 raised to power 1. So here the values of n will be increasing by 1. So then 0 into 2 raised to power 2, and after last term 0 into 2 raised to power 3. So here the value is 1, 1 into 1, and 0 into 2, 0 into 4, and 1 into 8. So results are 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. So combinedly it is 9. So the conversion of this binary number is to 9. Clear? Or you can simply say that from right to left we will multiply it with 1, 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, 32. Means this is the 2 raised to power actual value of 2 raised to power n form. Clear? Now let's see if we have the decimal value, then we will like 1001.01. So this thing will be same like this, and we will execute from this 0, so it will be 0 into 2 raised to power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to power minus 2. So it becomes 0 plus 1 by 4. So that will become the 0.25. So value will be 1, 0, 0. Oh, sorry. It will be 9.025. So this is the decimal value, actual decimal value given from this binary number. Clear? So next, the conversion of octal to decimal numbers. The method is same, but the base has been changed from in this type because we are converting the octal number to the decimal number. And let's see how it will happen. 265 is the given octal number, and similarly from right to left. In this case, we will move by multiplying with 8 raised to power n, where n is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so this 5 will be multiplied with 8 raised to power 0, 6 with 8 raised to power 1, and 2 with 8 raised to power 2. Clear? Then the value is 5 into 1, 6 into 8, and 2 into 64. So values become 128, 48 plus 5. When we add these numbers, it will become 181. So the decimal form of decimal number of 265, that is octal number, is 181 base 10. Okay, so sometimes in the question paper, they'll ask you to identify that what is the number system of the given number. Like here 265. Okay, so let me just show you by the example. Suppose these two numbers are given, 265 and 181. So we will identify it from the base. If the base is not given, then default we will consider that number as decimal number. Okay, decimal number. But when base is given, then we will see from this base that this number is belongs to which number system. So this is the octal number system, and this number is having base 10, so it is of decimal number system type. Clear? And in octal number system, we will use digits from 0 to 7. Clear? Similarly, to the hexadecimal to the decimal conversion. So next number is hexadecimal number given in this form AEF, and we have to convert it to the decimal conversion. So we will not simply multiply this A with the base of the number system like 16. And one more thing, in this conversion, we will move by multiplying it with the 16 raised to power n, again where n is greater than or equal to 0. This is n. Okay, so first of all we will find out the values of the actual values of these numbers, like we did it yesterday, that a uh, in hexadecimal we have 0 to 9, and from 10 to 15 we will represent it from a to f. So 10 having value a, 11 with b, 12 with c, and similarly 13 d, 14 e, and 15 f. Okay, so first of all we will give their actual values like 10, 14 and 15. So now we will start multiplying it with 16 raised to power n. So again we will move from left to right. So in this, first number 15 will be multiplied with 16 raised to power 0. Then 14 of e will be multiplied with 16 raised to power 1, and similarly for a 10 we will multiply it with 16 raised to power 2. Then the values will be 10 into 256, 14 into 16, 15 into 1. And these are the values, and when we add these numbers, this AEF will be converted to 2799. Okay, so this is the decimal form of this AEF number. So this is the representation of this these numbers. Okay, so let us do if one more example. If we have given like this, okay. So see, if we have the number given is 9, B, and 4. So all of you find out the answer and write down in the chat box that what will be the answer or what will be the decimal conversion of this. Do it quickly and write down the answer in chat box. I'll give you 2 minutes, then we will solve it by, I will solve it and see whether the answer, your answer is correct or not. Do it, hurry. Plus the value of b is 11. 16 into 11 is 176. Plus now 256 into 10, that will become 2560 minus 256. 256. I think it will become 2190. Sorry, it will become 2244. This is the answer. It will become 2244. and 6 4 10 and 4 14 1 7 1 8 and 4 12 1 2 1 3 1 4. Yeah, it will come 2 4 2 4. So Shamid has given the 2484. Shamid, I think it is 2424. Just check it once. Yes, any other student has solved the answer or not? Okay. So this is how we will convert the hexadecimal to decimal conversion. So then binary to octal conversion. So simply what we will do is, as we did in the yesterday's lecture, that we will see if we have a given binary number is having lesser digits, then we will divide it into the group of three and then simply give their decimal values. That will be conversion of binary to octal number. Okay, so like this, in this slide we have binary to octal and octal to binary conversion. So like 2 5, it will become 2 and 5 and that will become 0 1 0 1 0 1. So similarly, if that number is having binary value is 2 5 and it will become 0 1 0 1 0 1. And similarly, if this number is given divided into two parts of three digits each, and then converted to this number binary form. And next is binary to hexadecimal conversion. So again, instead of a group of 3 bits, we will convert it into a group of 4 bits, and that number will become easy to understand. So to convert binary numbers into hexadecimal, we have to make 4-bit groups and convert directly each group. So like this is the given binary number, and this is given binary number, and we are dividing it into the group of 4, and it becomes B3 5. So conversion of this binary number to hexadecimal is B3 and 5. Clear?